Hey you, that's a beautiful sunset we're getting here. I'm in Kensington right now, and someone seems to have defaced and damaged the surfaces of the roadway here. I'm obviously just come to inspect this. Some ladies there seem unimpressed by the damage, but it seems pretty unequivocal to me. Some moron has obviously been coming here with some form of chisel or some other damaging tool. I mean, they've gone and set themselves up right next to this shop over here. Oh, trail finders. What do they do? Oh, they do round the globe travel. That's fantastic. Well, anyway, here we are. Hello, Kensington. Sorry, we've now closed. I've had a few people come and talk to me, but as is the way, I haven't had them on camera, as it were. So often is the way. Let me see if I can stimulate some interest from the passers-by whilst you're live. I've had a hectic few days, actually, and it's good to be out here. I saw the live stream of Harry and the Globe Live tour. Firstly, you know, we feel for Jason and his family. And sorry it's coming this time, but you know, these things are... Hey, can I give you a flyer? Can I give you some information? The earth is flat, it seems. Very severe looking business types. Actually, seeing that woman's face reminds me of something I have been wanting to talk about, and perhaps I'll use this lull, because otherwise it's been incredibly busy here. Can I give you some information, sir? Ma'am, some information? No. Well, this thing I've been starting to talk on about the divine feminine stroke divine masculine, and how there is a need for there to be a balance between the divine feminine. Can I give you some flyer on this information? You look like someone who would like new information. No? Not really? Okay. It's hard knock life. But I hope this is streaming for you okay. I'm conscious that I did some terrible camera work recently, and I do apologize for that. It's not for want doing a little bit better, and I shall strive to improve. But back to the divine feminine stroke masculine. I've spoken to this gentleman already. Yes. Hopefully it's a life changer. Good luck to you, mate. Yeah, good luck to you. He looks like he could do with a change in fortune, and I don't know, somehow this truth is a little liberating in that way. A guy's come to me just now and said, "Oh, will you be here a little while? I've got a friend who's really into this." Oh, I see. Anyway, the divine masculine stroke feminine. Now, the best way that I can think to describe it for myself, and hopefully that then is helpful to you if you're listening to this for that reason, is that, you know, we know very well what we call the alpha male and the beta male, or beta male. And there was, in my lifetime, an encouragement to be alpha, you know, play the rugby and do the army and, you know, cook the meat and all that sort of stuff. Not so much hunting, but, you know, in some families, of course, it would have been part of that. And then there's the beta male, which is, hi guys, some information, a flyer, it's free, and it's life-changing. Hey, can I give you some info? That's a lovely dog you got there, man. Enjoy that. What a lovely young couple. Oh my lord. That's the beauty of youth. Let's see if they're still looking at it and talking about it. Look, there's me zooming. Talking about it. Having a conversation. Hopefully it doesn't spoil the weekend. Huh. That's cool. Anyway, so the beta male, the alpha male and the beta male. The beta male is the guy who likes, I don't know, is it like dressing up like this? Is this a bit beta male, these guys here? I'll offer them a flyer. Hey, you guys fancy a flyer, some information? Have a good evening. You look smart, very smart tonight. You're welcome. I was being a little nice. I'm not so sure about the trousers all the way up the ankles thing, you know, that's obviously the trend nowadays, but it's not really my thing, I have to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not really my style. But as you can see, that man's rocking it there. And is that beta? Yeah. Is that beta male? I'm not sure. I'm not going to define it so much as to just identify that there are very distinct types of male. Let's say like there's that soft part of the male, that kind of gentle side. And it's not to say that the alpha male doesn't have that. Of course, the alpha, but perhaps the beta male is too much sometimes in touch with that, too much effeminized, too much like taking the the lead from the female, and rather than being the strong male, versus the alpha male who's dominating and so on. So it's about finding that balance. It's always about finding that balance. But why I wanted to talk about it was because I've been struck by the number of lady drivers I've seen of late who are behind the wheel like blokes in a hurry, or blokes on a bit of a roid rage. They're like aggressive at the wheel, pushing hard and so on. I've seen this dude cruising up and down once or twice. Probably likes to get his end taken care of by young boys. That's very speculative, isn't it? Really very unfair of me to cast such aspersions upon someone because they drive a Rolls Royce. Earth is flat, madam. But that's obviously not. I mean, to be fair, that's a lot of spheroid, pear-shaped oblateness going on there, which you can't really complain about. I mean, I don't know whether Neil deGrasse Tyson would care much for that kind of stuff. It doesn't seem like his bag. Probably like those two blokes that were with the short trousers earlier on. My little Alexander had an accident yesterday. It was the worst accident he's had, and I shat myself. I really did. I thought he was going to hurt himself really badly. Fortunately, he's all good. Anyway, it was a real fright, hey, for mum and dad and him. Can I give you some information on the flat Earth? There's a flat Earth movement in my bowel. So it can be drained out of a human. You can see that in a man like that. I mean, no harm, but my God, the oil is gone. And I do apologize for the incoming noise. Hey, ladies, you want to look into the flat Earth? That sounds a bit creepy. Young ladies, sorry about that. Madam, can I give you some flyers, some information? You can ignore me. Hey, can I give you some information? Congratulations. Oh, there's twins. Yeah, it's well done. Ooh, bloody hell. That's all hard work, isn't it? Much respect to the ladies for all of that. Some information on the flat Earth? I've got some information on flat Earth. See, now that's where the divine feminine has kind of gone a little bit too much with the divine masculine, don't you think? For me, anyway. Not that I got a problem with, girls being with girls. That's all cool. I got no problem with that. But I just think that it's not right for us to be skewing ourselves all the way through. Hey. Of course. Let me. Yeah, sure. Okay. How? Okay. Yes, I can't do it now.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't do it now. I'll film you now if you don't. If you don't leave my space. No, madam. No. You can call the police. I'm allowed to film. I'm in public.
Allowed to, yeah.
Do you know that the council is filming you?
Right. Excuse me.
Yes.
Do not film me.
I'm not trying to film you.
Yes,
no,
you
well,
are.
Then move along. Move along, madam. Go. I'm not filming you.
Do not follow me.
If you don't move along, I will film you. Go now.
I'll call police.
You call the police, madam. Call the police.
I don't want to be filmed.
Then go away. Keep walking.
Yeah, you go away.
Madam,
why are you filming?
I'm entitled to film here.
No, you're not entitled.
Of course I'm entitled to. Thank you. Oh my God. Is she a Russian spy? Eh? Maybe she's Putin's girlfriend. Does Putin do girls? I don't know. Yeah. Damn, where the hell did that come from? See what I mean about the divine feminine? I mean, there wasn't much love there, and I was pretty, thought I was pretty nice to her, to a point. This is what perhaps gets them a little upset. What's this all about? Trail finders. Hello. Would you like some information?
I'm good, thank you.
I know you look fantastic, but this is information that change your life. Oh. That's not right. I shouldn't be doing that. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. Sorry, child. I can't let you parents indoctrinate you with their ball stuff. Hi, ladies. Look into the flat earth theory, okay? Hey. And hi. Thanks. Hey, look into the flat earth. You can't hear any nature. I recommend people not wearing headphones anymore. I've completely got rid of the whole headphone thing unless I'm trying to listen to the YouTube and keep my baby asleep. But I wouldn't go with the wireless ones. You know, I think they might be helping to fry the old grey matter or damage the toroid. Look into the flat earth theory, friends. Flat earth is a theory. Oh, no, it's not a theory, it's a real thing. And where was I at? It's a beautiful evening. There's a young, oh yeah, that reminds me, like a 9-10-year-old girl came past me in Trafalgar Square a few days ago. She was with her school pals, and she said, "Oh, did you draw this?" I'm like, "Yeah, this," and she was like, "Whoa, I'm not the only one that thinks the earth is flat," and off she ran. And she was like screaming the whole way through Trafalgar Square, which was really cool to see. Sorry not to catch it on film because it was an innocent moment. And one where you know that for her, she's not going to have to face the kind of ignominy, or rather, she's not going to have to be forced to say something else. Even if she answers the question like gravity's real, she will know in her heart that, you know, she's not alone, and that'll surely give her courage to move forward in her own honest truth, in her own intelligence, something that we all had robbed from us, or those of us that were thinking as youngsters were robbed of that truth. So, you know, we kind of somehow shoehorned ourselves into a reality that somehow didn't fit for us, you know. So some people look at this and sniff in dismay, disdain. What the hell? Bloody ignoramus. This lady will know. Good evening, ma'am. Do you remember the ether? Do you remember about the ether? Do you know what the ether is? Hello, Kensington. Tell me how you're doing. The old people do know about the ether. That lady, hard of hearing, perhaps spoke a different language than me. I'm not sure. I'm running low on battery, unfortunately. This is the nature of the beast for me. Anyway, I've got a trail finders opposite me, which is actually nice for their promotional stuff. I'm obviously not advertising for trail finders. However, if you do need a holiday, I suppose you could go there if you had to. They'll fly you anywhere you want except down the Antarctic, I think. Good evening, ma'am. Lovely dogs you have. Well, you're welcome. We struggle to communicate with each other. Not only the divine masculine and feminine skewed, but we actually don't trust each other anymore. And I saw a young girl barracking Harry about that. Don't you trust anybody anymore? And it's not don't. I want to give absolute trust to everybody. It's that people no longer trust themselves. And therefore they no longer trust their fellow man. They're always expecting the worst. And not always expecting worst. I'm being a little bit dramatic. I apologize therefore. Am I going to get some traction from this lady? Ma'am, I've got some information for you on a flyer on the flat earth. She'll go to the Whole Foods, which is obviously the Jeff Bezos Amazon business. Another one of the global deceivers, as it were. See. Can I offer you a flyer, ladies? Some information on the flat earth. The earth is definitely flat. You need to look into that. You're welcome. Have a super night. These ladies won't, but I'll try anyway. Can I give you some information on the flat earth? Look, I tried, okay. Don't think I was pulling my tongue out or drooling or anything like that. I was giving them the best charm I could. There you go, darling. A flyer, some information. I'm not very good at this selling thing. I need like the dancing girls. I need Harry. I need Jason. You know what I mean? I need Speaker's Corner. But I tell you what, I'm leaving like some awesome little trails around. I know they don't last, you know, but for the evening, but you know, in some cases hundreds of people will walk past them, and as they say in marketing, it's about strike rate, you know. It's about having people see this image. Earth is flat. Oh, I heard that on Coronation Street. You know, we sit in front of the telly every night for about 7 hours, and we watch Coronation Street. We watch reruns of Coronation Street. Yeah, and the other day, they said the earth was flat on Coronation Street. Now, obviously, that's really flat, but they did say it was flat for a little while, and then they said it wasn't flat. Don't be stupid. Can I give you some information, darling? That's a lovely coat, by the way. You look so smart. There it is. Madam, can I give you some information? A flyer on the flat earth. Change your life. Take some information on the flat earth, brother. It'll change your life. I have some info for you. Look into the flat earth, bro. It's a real thing. This earth is unmoving, stationary, and flat. I'm being ignored. I'm being ignored. Can I give you some information? A flyer? Change your life, young lady. Hey, bro, while you're rolling up, check out some new information. Buds in, you see, like I said. Sir, you won't be interested in this. It's too late. I know, it's unkind to be... It's unkind to be unkind to the older folk, but I've tried so many times now with old people thinking I could get these folks to kind of hear me, but... Damn! You know what they say about old dogs and new tricks. Anyway, I'm sure that it's going to be a little time before there is a major shift in the paradigm. But for now, good evening, madam. Flyer, some information. Oh, please.
You're really scared.
Sorry.
Taking photos?
No, I'm video on YouTube. I'm just people walking by.
Did you do me or?
No, I didn't do you, but I did. I might have caught your side profile as you went past. Are you famous? Oh, Lord above. Yes. Oh, some information, sir. Some information on the flat earth. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head home soon. Don't know, I can wait a little while for that guy. These young lovers here, all kissing and kissing. Can I give you some information? No? He's far more interested in the information that she's carrying. In the book of love. Yes. Hey, I got some information for you guys on the flat earth theory. No? No? Some info on the flat earth? No? People have heard it. Some people have heard it, some people haven't. Oh. See, walking and talking. I was just saying about the headphones. No more headphones as much as you can. No more sunglasses as much as you can. Hey guys, so information on the flat earth. Alright. Some American dudes. They might be up for it. Sometimes they're in for it. The earth is flat, guys. Have you looked into it? Check it out. Go and check out some of the American guys like Zoom Truth and Authentic Intent. And who else have we got out there that's hitting the streets so hard? Please remind me if you haven't. But hey, those folks are interested. You look at it, check it out, man. Give them a thumbs up. Change their life, you know. Change all of our lives. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, some information on the flat earth. But my friends, For those of you who are listening, I think hey, there's a little chattery going on there. That's cool. Sorry I can't read it. My eyesight isn't as perfect as I like to make out that it is. Hey, I've got some information for you, young lady. A flyer, some information, just a piece of paper with wonderful information, life-changing, beautiful information. I have to say, it's let's see if I can turn the camera around. There we go. It's a lovely evening out here. I'm sorry about the noise of the oncoming bloody hell, man. I suspect there's been an event, a significant event. Someone's caught their toe, stumbled and fallen somewhere. I've got some information for you. I'll offer you some information on the flat Earth theory, flat Earth truth. You know, and it has to be about, hello Kensington, it has to be about the beautiful truth about who we are. So some information about who we are, ma'am. I've got information about who you are, and a wonderful truth it is. We live on a flat Earth. God is just above us. The Creator is right here. Apparently, maybe it's in your head. I don't know, but it's so close. All the books say it's like right here in your head, or in the vein of your neck, or the temple of your skull, or Golgotha is the place of the skull, isn't it? And what do they call this bone at the back of your head here? Don't they call it the Atlas bone, which is, ma'am, a flyer for you? Tried to do the backhand pass there, it didn't work with the beautiful ginger-haired lady. Ma'am, some information for you on the flat Earth theory? No? Okay. Just go look into it though. Alright, 200 proofs you are not on a ball. Sir, some information. It will help you.
That's amazing!
Earth is flat. Check it out, man. On with the more. But you know, they're here in the news, and it's, you know, yeah, who knows where we're going to end up and how far it goes and how many people we get to awaken before the mainstream kind of awakening happens, if that's going to be what the plan is, to have a big push awakening. I don't know. But then when that happens, people will be so upset, so confused and what have you. Then that's when the kind of hoovers from the religious sects and the others will go, yes, well, we kind of always knew that. Well, we didn't know that, but now we know that. We know that, and you still listen to us, just like they do with the cannabis debate. You know, cannabis is bad for you. Do not smoke cannabis. We're going to pretend that we do not know that cannabis cures some cancers, and it cures a whole raft of other conditions, medical conditions. Always did, always will. The government always knew. The government always knew that they could cure cancer. They always knew. Don't think that because this lot weren't in charge, weren't in power, it was some previous lot and they're the bad ones and the new ones are fine and so on. No. No, 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 no. By the time I was 20 something, I knew that cannabis wasn't the harmful thing, and I knew that I didn't know the extent of the medicines that it was involved with, but no. And I hadn't even looked. If you do any 5 minutes of looking, hey man, how you doing? Take some information on the flat Earth. Information, I'm just yakkering. Guys, the Earth is flat. Take some information on that. Look into the flat Earth theory. Oh, I've got a teddy bear on his fucking t-shirt. See what I mean about that beta male? That's also a little bit kind of creepy, that. You know, there is a balance to strike. Hello, madam. Good evening. Information on the flat Earth. You live on a flat Earth, not a spinning ball. It's impossible to prove that you live on a spinning ball. Some information on that, I could help you along. Yeah, there you go, mate. Some information on the flat Earth.
Oh, no, thanks.
Oh, look into it. You can't show that we live on a ball. There's no science proves that we live on a ball. Water will not curve and conform to the outside of a shape, ball or otherwise. We don't take sweaty balls as evidence of an ocean clinging to a massive ball, as you claim. Yes. Anyway, I'm so eager to kind of get that wholesome. Hey sir, I got some information on the flat Earth. We live on a flat Earth. Ancient cosmologies always said that. Vedic cosmologies, Asian, you name it. Guys, the Earth is definitely flat and not spinning. Have some information on the flat Earth. There's a lot of round human there. It is what it is. I'm just saying what it is. Don't have a go at me for saying what I see. Maybe that's why some people favor the globe. We're so sort of give us those breasts. With the globes. What a lovely looking lady comes along here, and I'll hit her with a flyer. Man, a flyer. Some information on the flat earth. Have a fantastic life.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. See a change of tone, upward tone. Look into the flat earth, my friends. The earth is provably not spinning, or round. Yeah, or round.